The fantasy football playoffs are finally here, and this is the time of year when strategy matters more than ever. December changes the way you manage your roster, and the decisions you make now can determine whether your season ends with a championship or a quiet exit. The goal isn't just to survive, it's to sharpen your lineup and remove every unnecessary weakness. Depth is no longer the priority it was earlier in the season. The bye weeks are behind us, and there's no room left for what-ifs or long-shot upside plays. If the wrong player gets hurt now, there's often nothing you can do, but you can prepare by protecting the pieces that matter. Backup running backs and insurance options suddenly become important. Even positions that usually don't require backups can be worth covering at this stage. Managers of star players might consider adding the next man up, especially in high-volume offenses. Looking ahead is a critical part of December planning. Throughout most of the season, you focus on the matchup right in front of you. But with the playoffs here, it's smart to take a broader view. We have enough information now to know which defenses are vulnerable and which matchups create fantasy production. That's why carrying more than one defense can be a difference maker. You want to play defenses that are favored, defenses with good matchups, and defenses that can create turnovers. Planning 1 or 2 weeks ahead is no longer guessing, it's an edge. Free agent bidding also becomes more precise. Earlier in the season, you might make bids based on general need or instinct. Now, with fewer teams engaged and fewer managers competing for the same players, everything becomes more predictable. You should know exactly how much FAB the other contenders have and what their roster needs are. At this point, every dollar matters. There's also no need to fear imaginary scenarios. People love to worry about players resting in Week 17, but it almost never happens. Teams rarely shut things down that early, and most players will be active and motivated. When it comes to actual lineup decisions, remember that you're the one in charge. It's smart to gather opinions, but the final call is always yours. Don't make choices based on name value, preseason expectations, or fear of regret. Make decisions based solely on who can score the most points right now. Fantasy is a numbers game, not a popularity contest. As the games unfold, stay flexible. Think like a DFS player. If you fall behind early, you might need to pivot to higher volatility options later in the slate. And always keep your flex spot open for the latest starting player on your roster, preserving maximum flexibility. When the playoffs begin, every small edge counts, and smart decisions are what will carry you to the finish line.